channel Trisha Bakes. Today we're making Jamaican patties. I'm starting off by sifting 560 grams of plain flour into a stainless steel bowl. Next, we're going to sift in 5 teaspoons of white granulated sugar. If you have caster sugar, it would be best as the granules are much finer. Next, I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, followed by 1.5 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt. Next, I'm adding roughly 1/2 teaspoon of seasoning oil. To achieve the desired color for the pastry/dough, I'm using 1.25 teaspoons of ground turmeric. I'm also going to add later on in the video, as I forgot to do at this stage, a teaspoon of egg yellow powder food coloring. After giving everything a good mix with the fork, I'm going to add 60 grams of ghee or butter flavored shortening. If you didn't have that, you could just use ordinary butter. I'm just going to continue using the fork and working the ghee into the flour mixture. This next step I'm going to do in 2 batches. I'm adding 150 grams of beef suet to the blender with half of my flour mixture, and I'm going to pulse it for roughly 15 seconds each time. I've now transferred the flour and the suet mixture to a larger stainless steel bowl. If you didn't have a stainless steel bowl, I would suggest using a glass one or even a ceramic one, anything that's going to help to keep the dough as cool as possible. To help bring the dough together, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of white distilled vinegar to 160 ml of ice cold water. I'm also going to add 2 medium eggs to the water. I've now added half of the egg mixture to the flour, and I'm just going to take my time and work it in. Right, here's where I remembered the food coloring powder, and I'm adding a teaspoon. Make sure you sift all your dry ingredients, as it does help with achieving not just the color but also the texture of your dough. Once the mixture resembles large breadcrumbs, you can go ahead and use your hand to bring it together to form a ball. Try your best not to overwork the dough by kneading it too much, as this will cause the butters and fats to start breaking down and will alter the texture of your dough entirely. Once you've managed to bring your dough together, you're going to wrap it in cling film and ideally leave it overnight. However, if you wanted to work with it the same day, I would suggest leaving it in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours, just to give the fats a chance to solidify, which helps with the flakiness of your pastry. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment and like. Until next time, blessings.